Alright, this time it should be on automated update. It does say their automations update, so yay. So, look into the game. So we're going to go into the creative testing world I have. And you can see there on the screenshot that I actually have looked at them a wee bit already. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Alright. There we go. There we go, we have daytime now. So we have this fucking little camera here. No, that's not the camera, that's the camera here. Now we have this little camera, so it's like a regular camera, but it sits on the side of things facing forward rather than sitting on the side of them facing the face. We have these angled interior walls with and without the struts. Got this piping shit. Unsafe grids. Okay, advanced rotor freeze unsafe. Well, it's going to have to be unsafe. We have these. Yeah, they won't go upright unless we've got a small grid vehicle to set them on. And it seems that one has access points on it as well. Okay. Alright, so we have this event controller, which does, so far, it looks for events like altitude, you know, how high you get, where if you change your angle, block integrity, so if something gets damaged, how full your cargo boxes are, blocks switched on and off, block added or removed, connect the ready to lock, distance to lock target, door open. Oh, that could be useful for airlocks. That could be very useful for an airlock. Gas tank filled. I wonder if that counts for oxygen tanks. I mean, let me have a look at that. Is there any oxygen tanks on this? No. So, let's add an oxygen tank on and see if it'll recognise it. Because that could be useful for making airlocks. Yep. So we selected the oxygen tank. Right. So if it fills up the oxygen tank, it'll then open a door, is what I wanted to do. Yeah. Equal or greater than 90%. We'll find out how full the action tank is. Sort of thing. So when it does that, it should then change the smiley face here to an evil face. Okay, well, we'll pretend the smiley face is a door. Oh, that's an automation sensor. It's just another sensor block, but it looks different. Right, that's good to know. So I could do it for an airlock. So when it's removed the air from the room, instead of timing it, it will just automatically. Did I leave that on? Oh well. We won't say anything about that one. So got that. With the Willis ducks. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. We can go up and down, we can crawl through them, go around, so yeah, that's a Willis duct. It's a reference to Bruce Willis from, and they also come with lights as well, like this one has lights on it, that lights up the inside as you go. It's a reference to Bruce Willis in Die Hard, as far as I can tell. And that's an event controller there, but for small grids. Now, what I want to do is test what these event controllers can do for us. I mean, it can do any action like a timer block can do. It just, instead of being timed, it looks for things like this. Like grid speed changed. Or get to a certain altitude and turn off. If you get to a certain altitude, it'll turn on your landing gear for you, or things like that. That'd be nice. Distance still up target. Piston position. Power output. Stored power. That could be good for solar panels and charging batteries. If it's below, stored power gets below a certain level, turn on the fucking reactor. Thrust gets too high, you could do things. Okay. I mean, they've added a lot of options in here for what you can do with this. And I haven't even got on to the controller blocks yet, so let's get down there. Now, what have I got on for vehicles? I've got a vertical. Yeah, they're not vertical. Right, the now not vertical bomber. Now, what can we do with an controller here? Where is the new control blocks? Ah, right. I also noticed that beds can act as an what do you call it? Pod, life pod. So you can sleep in it when you log off on a multiplayer server, and it'll stop you from dying. Like cryo chamber. Beds act like cryo chambers, but there it is. No, it's just the cameras. Ah, there's the AI blocks. Well, that's the air vent, yeah. So we'll just put it there for us now. That's the rear panel. That's the front with a big F on it. Right, okay. So I'm assuming that's how it knows what direction it's moving in. Right, so we want that AI flight move. Task or combat block. Right, okay, we need task and combat block as well. Or combat. Right. Is it task or... Oh. Basic task. I'm assuming that lets it fly from place to place. And defensive combat. So that this takes priority and it forces it to flee. This takes priority and forces it to attack. Okay. Let's see how that works. Right, so that one lets me record a flight path to just to let it to make it move the way I want it to move. So that's for like complicated flight patterns probably. Right, but first we have basic one and basic task. It does have a move type block. We have a move type block here. Keep it aligned to planet gravity. Minimum altitude, so it doesn't want to go below 25 meters. Speed limit 10 meters a second. Okay, we'll keep that as just right, we got a test site waypoint. Right, so we want it to patrol from where's my test site anyway? Ah, that's the test site down there. And to the IMG safe zone and back. No. Ignore all the dead tanks. Ignore all the dead tanks. They have nothing to do with this at all. Nobody put a dead tank there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. The tanks are nothing to do with anything. New from current position, thank you. Flight test, we'll call this one. Right. And then we'll put another one just to let it circle around a bit. Put another one over here. The dead tanks have nothing to do with anything, don't you worry. Right, flight test 2. Right, so from test site to flight test 2 and back is what we want to do. Jum 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 jum, because that'll mean it'll have to avoid this, and this. This entire battlefield will have to be avoided. Oh, that was fun testing out those guns. Right. Flight test. Yeah, patrol, AI behavior. Oh, oh, hi! We're going! We're going! Ah, oh, it's controlling itself here. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I don't think it knows how to control my vertical bomber. I think it's having a bit of a hard time controlling my vertical bomber. Oh! I don't think it's designed to avoid things. I don't think it's designed to avoid things. Okay, okay. I don't think it's designed to avoid things. Right. Collision avoidance. It's collision avoidance. Right, let's just give you a maximum altitude of 100 meters, mate. You're having a bit of a hard time avoiding things. And let's give you 25 meters a second at that. Oh, it's climbing. It's climbing. It's doing 25 meters a second. Oh, right. It's got collision avoidance on apparently. It has collision avoidance. No, all I want to know is, can it use the weapons it has there? Or had there? It's lost its rocket launcher. Oh. I'm going to have to make a small grid and hand it over to the pirates. And put it outside the range of those fucking turrets. Right. I'm going to have to pause it for like 5 seconds so I can go put some weapon on it. So, we have found out that it can do that at least. But you, for 2 seconds. Uh-oh. Bye! It needs more thrust on its side. That's why it's having such a hard time flying. So it probably needs something a bit more balanced for flight. Oh my god. Yes. What is this? Is this in gravity or I think this is a space flight one. That might be one. I can. No, it's not. Right. We've got the mammoth tank. We could just drive an armored mammoth tank around. Or the monster from the General Knox DLC. Yeah. We could put on some GPS points. Closer to the ground. Alright. Drive one. Drive two. Just to make it a bit more circular. And then we'll put something on its path. In fact, we'll put that down to Vertigo on its path and just hand the Vertigo over to the aliens. See what they do with it. Just remove its reactor before I do anything. See if the aliens can fucking drive that thing. I'm the only person who can fly that Vertigo. Because I don't rely on side thrust. That's not what the side thrust is for. I put power in somewhere about here, didn't I? Ah, there it is. Yeah, it doesn't have the power to use those thrusters. Right, now we can hand this over to the enemy safely. Now let's hope that it's not in range of those fucking guns! Transfer to the space pirates. I've been kicked. Just watch the fucking gigantic artillery cannon back there fire at this thing. Like, fuck you, mate. This has a rocket launcher there, so... Don't worry about that, that's just like an exhaust port thing. I wonder if it's got ammo or not. No. Yeah, we can safely add on the controllers here. Ah. Do I just need to use a flight one to move it? A basic task. Right, okay. Maybe. Right, I better sit in the seat. Because if this thing takes off, I don't want it to just go. Right. Target characters. Oh, you can get it to target enemy players. Ooh, hit and run. What's the range on that rocket launcher? $600 meters. Right, Right, it doesn't have any available weapons because the rocket turret doesn't count. But if it gets in range, the rocket turret should take over anyway. Yeah, the rocket turret itself should target things. Yes. Turn off target locking. Yeah, take out weapons. Yeah, so the rocket launcher, if it gets into range, should take over. Speed limit 10 meters a second. Minimum altitude doesn't matter because it's aligned to gravity. Basic task: don't follow the player. Autopilot. Patrol. Patrol those points and turn on the AI behaviour. Oh, this is only for flight. Oh no, it does work on grounds. Okay. They've only got a flight move, they don't have a ground movement then. Okay, so it can only fly vehicles, it can't drive them. So a remote control's probably better for that. Okay, so we can't do ground vehicles. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't have any capacity for flight because it was using... But we can fix that. Used to be quiet for 5 seconds. Right. We have to add some thrusters onto this fucker so it can fly. I don't think it's going to matter if I put on hydrogen, because it doesn't matter about hydrogen tanks. The game will just give it hydrogen, as far as I know. Nope. Okay. I'd assumed that creative mode would have just given it what it needed, but right, so now it should be able to fly. I've got 9 there. Yeah, that's the rear panel. Offensive combat and basic task. Right, now basic task, we want to autopilot patrol. We'll add in those 3. Right. Flight, we want a speed limit of 20 meters a second. Maximum altitude of 50. Okay. Oh, it wants that vertigo. It wants that vertigo. Of a 200 meter distance away from it. Use every weapon you have at your disposal. What is the distance on the autocannons, actually? Assault cannon. An autocannon. Well, hang on, what am I doing? That's not what I want to do. I want to use, yes, autocannon. An assault cannon. Right. 1.4 and 800 meters. So, right. That's fine. So, for offensive, it can be up to 800 meters away. Yeah, so for circling distance, we want a nice 500 odd meters away. That's fine. Right, now Or is it because... Okay. Wait till we release the parking on it. Oh, hey, look at him go. Hey, he's getting a nice... Oh. Hey! Oh! That auto cannon! Assault cannon. Oh. Hang on, it's supposed to be circling. Oh! Right, hit and run. Let's try that. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. It does not like this at all. But... Oh, look at him go. He's moving. Is it because I was in the cockpit he wasn't moving? Oh, no. He doesn't... He has given up on it. He is now... circling it to make sure there's nothing alive. Or is it staying close to me? Is it staying close to me? Is that what it's doing? Is it following me about? If I go to this side, it will come over here as well. Right, okay, so let's... Yeah, remove that. It's gone now. Where is he? So now he's on his way back down to his patrol route. Now the enemy is gone. Whoom. Will he obey the 50-meter rule? Oh. He's went to the first point. Where's he off to now? What the? Oh shit, he's picked up another target. I don't think there was any targets left. Ah, there. Oh my god, he is actually... Yes, remove that target from his range. He picks him up from a distance, doesn't he? Imagine it was another player and they were just walking by and all of a sudden this little bastard comes out of nowhere. And it's just like, fuck you, I'm going to annihilate you. Oh, what is he went for now? Yep, he's found something else to kill. He's found another thing to kill. What the fuck? I better delete this one too. Have you done now? Have you annihilated everything in sight? Oh! What's he aiming at now? Oh! Oh! Right, okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right, yeah, right. Is everything dead? Is everything dead now? Can we return to normal flight patterns? Holy shit, man, this thing... Aha. Come on, I'm trying to get in that seat. I should get an antenna. Should I give it an antenna so I can contact it and tell it to stop moving? There it is. It's got an antenna. Whew. Where are you? Right. Right, now let's get back onto the... I want to see if it does passengers as well, so I can set up a flight service between two different areas. Right, it's having a hard time of moving while I'm in that flight seat. But it is patrolling pretty well. Ow. I just can't get in the fucking cockpit. Ow! Bounced off it, bounced off it, bounced off it. Now what is the Gatling turret's range? 600 meters, so if it stays within... 500. They should target things as well. Look at them. They're like, assault bad goal, assault bad goal. Bah, 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 bah. This doesn't have much battery, does it? I'd have to upgrade it to have a bit more power. Well, again, it's probably all those ion thrusters that are draining it. So let's turn the ion thrusters off. So it's no longer bound by them. Okay, so that's a decent hour you get out of it then. So I can take off all the iron thrusters and put in the atmo thrusters. instead, and it would probably do a better job instead of having all these big bulky thrusters at the side of it. It's not bad little design there. Oh, he's stuck because I'm in the pilot seat. Yeah, it's stuck with me in the... Yeah, as soon as I get out, he's able to drive again. That might pose problems for a area-to-area transfer service. I'm trying to think of a way you could use that. But yeah, his patrol problems are, he can patrol easy enough, he can destroy things easy enough. The only problem is ammo. You'd have to have a constant ammo source for him, and that means getting magnesium, and magnesium, yeah, it runs out eventually. What they really need is like a laser weapon that drains battery, but it can be used for a long time. Or just ignore all the... let's go get a mammoth tank. Let's just drop a mammoth tank down for him, and we'll hand it over to... And we'll get a mammoth tank, and we're going to drop it down, and we'll hand it over to the aliens. And we'll see how it reacts then. My mammoth tank is sturdy, okay? It can land. Right. We'll hand over all the wheels, the battery. Control seat door and all that to the aliens. This is now an alien vessel. And at any moment now, he should be like, alien threat detected, and because we're flying right over here. Yep, he's on an intercept course. He just fucking flew right over. Oh, and he is circling, proper circling. You could have a proper Robot Wars battle with this. Like, not the fucking shitty shite that some arseholes come up with making Robot Wars robots. I mean, an actual robot war where you design your own little attack vessels, ground vessel, attack vessels like this, and they all just fight it out in an arena. And you could have like obstacles as well, so the AI can fuck itself over. Which would be fair if both AIs can fuck themselves over, not just this one. Oh my god, he hit his hammer on this thing. And this tank is not giving a fuck because it is well designed to withstand. This thing's probably still drivable, to be honest with you. But he is hammering it. It's lost several wheels already. Its armour's just not giving a fuck. It's all the assault cannon is actually destroying the wheels. Where is he? Yeah, this armour's holding up. It's the fucking... What's he targeting now? Oh, he got a battery. He's going for the battery. Whoa, Jesus. That assault cannon needs a bit of range. He has disabled it. And now he's off. Fucks are not given, they're now disabled. Yeah. Whoa, nope, he's back. He's back. The battery's still active, he's come back. Right, for 2 seconds. Right, can we have the offensive instead of circle orbit, hit and run, and let's see how that goes. Now what will we do for hit and run? So he's attacked it and now he's off ski. And then he's going to come back in and then he's going to attack it again. He's attacked and he's just fucked off. That's what hit and run is. So he won't do all this AI behaviour while as a player in a seat. Which is interesting. Even just a passenger seat fucks him over. Oh, here he comes. Na 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 na. What really is a Flight of the Valkyries he does this. Yeah, that's what we could do with here is the Flight of the Valkyries. He just comes in and attacks. Oh, he's off again. Right, hit and run, so stay at range. Minimal distance, maximal distance. Evasive maneuvers. Okay. And he's off. So let's see what he does now. Come on, go, 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 go. We definitely need the Flight of Valkyries in here. I just can't sing it or hum it. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, yep, he's evading. He's taking evasive maneuvers. What we need is some multiplayer. There's some people in here we can just target. We can just be like, hey, can you be an enemy for 5 seconds and see what happens to you? He is going all out for destruction here. But he's moving about a bit now. That's good. He's actually fair ripped through this armour. I mean, he's taking down all the batteries. I think he's got 1 wheel left to get. Nope, he's still got 4 in this. 5. 6 wheels left to get. He's targeting that wheel just now. Hey, what's your fire, man? Friendly fire is not a concern for this thing. Like, this little fucker does not care about friendly fire. He's just like, screw you, mate. I'm in. Right, well, he has fun with that. I'm going to spawn in something so I can just have a look at anything else I can do. Right, you're not helping him. Now I want to have a look at this new colouring as well. We get so we get this new plastic armour from the DLC. I want to see what that looks like. Well, I suppose it does look plastic. It's just, I suppose that would be good for a camouflage ship. Like if you want to paint it black in the middle of space, you paint it black plastic, so and it'll camouflage in the space. Making it harder to see. Where's he got to? Is that him? Is he done? Right. Oh, right. Right, so I'm going to put a couple of blocks on this to see what they do. Task, we've worked out. Defensive combat. What does defensive do exactly? Enemies and neutrals. Okay. Is it enemies that have this subsystem, or just this is how it defends? It always flees, or never flees. Only flees when it takes damage, or only flees when it's target locked. Oh, so if it's an enemy with weapons, it'll. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so this is how it. What enemies it targets. If it has weapons, it'll target it. Otherwise, it'll flee. Or enemies that have flight, but if it, so if it has no weapons. Okay, so I can make it only target things that can fly. I can make it target things that have power. So it'll target the power and knock it out, but then it'll fly away. Or it'll target the propulsion and knock it out and fly away. Things like that. Okay. If flee condition is met. Okay, so I'll flee if if there's something with weapons. If it's set to always and the subsystem is set to weapons, it will flee when it's something with weapons. But if it doesn't have weapons, it will just ignore it and continue flying. Okay. Or it can be braver, and if it has weapons and it's target locking it will flee. But if it doesn't target it, it'll just ignore it. Right. Okay. That's And how far away from the waypoint before it's in a safe area? Right. Okay. That's interesting. The flight we already done. Basic task. It can be set to follow the player, which is nice because then it would be. Okay, that one, follow home. If you set a beacon on a large grid ship, it'll just follow the ship and protect it. That is a nice thing. Do you imagine all these drones around your large grid ship as you're attacking a station, and the drones just all say, "Hey ho, this is attacking my large grid ship. I am flying in the air like a suicide bomber," and that. Suicide bomber. Could you actually fucking do that? Could you set the weapon to be a warhead and just tell it to fly the fuck into something? Oh yes, that would that. Come here. Yeah, target. I locked you in place, so you couldn't do anything. Right, okay. Okay. So if I put a warhead on this, could I tell it that was its weapon? Could I make a directed missile, a guided missile? Oh my fucking god, a guided missile. You. Out the way. We're going to put a fucking warhead on this. Warhead. Can we tell it to arm the payload? Right. Can it use the warhead as a weapon? It's not on, right. Right, can we just fly in? Oh, event controller. Event controller. Where's the event controller come under? What did the event controller come under? Programmable block, maybe? Yes, programmable block it came under. Right. Event controller. Event. Distance to locked target. Yes. Equal or less than 15 meters. Right, if this gets within 15 meters of the target, it should detonate. Yes. Yes, it'll work. Hopefully. Group them to Kaboom. Right? We'll make a group called Kaboom. They'll all be armed. Oh, that'll be so fun. Offensive combat. Stay at range. Minimal distance 0. Maximal distance 12 meters. It will fly right into this thing. Right? So when it sees it, it is going to fly in. Intercept. Oh, that sounds so fucking fun because it'll attempt to intercept the enemy and ram it. Target. Override collision avoidance. Threatening subsystems. Aim for the power. Target. Imagine some poor bastard who's just standing there and he said, oh, there's an enemy ship coming in. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's fucking getting closer. It just fucking rams him. And then blows the fuck up and just puts a big hole in the terrain. Yes, patrol these areas. I'm gonna have to go turn off the other guy, so he's not going to do it. I'm gonna put down this. Right. Right. You're off. Right, where is your Gatling turrets? Turn you off. Now, where is your Gatling turrets? Right. Now we need to produce an enemy for it. Right, copy that one to the clipboard. Hand you over entirely to Space Pirates, and then turn off your Gatling turrets because you won't be needing them. Turn off your autocannons. Where's your assault? Oh, I removed it so it doesn't matter. Right. Now, let's just remove your landing gear. AI behavior's on. Now you should just fly right into that fucker. Oh, attack behavior's on. He's spotted the enemy. He is flying right in. Where's my event controller? Oh, I haven't had an action yet. That's what's going on. Fly into it. Fly into it. Ah, beautiful! It just blew itself up. Oh no, this one's away because the target's gone. It just flew into it and blew itself up, and then it was away. So you can make a guided missile. You can actually make guided missiles now that just fly around. Oh my god! Imagine having guided missiles and you tell it to follow your ship, and you just fly right over the enemy base, and the guided missiles all just converge on the fucking base, targeting different systems. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yes, yes. I can just imagine this now. Like, you got this big capital ship, right? And you do this strafing run over the enemy base, and all these guided missiles have been told to follow you, and they're following you, and then they pick up the enemy base as they're flying over, and they just ignore you and fly down to the enemy base and just suicide bomb it. Can you imagine looking at somebody's face? Like, you fly over them, and suddenly all these guided missiles detach from your ship and just come down on their fucking base and just blow up. Little drone, you were brilliant. But it seems to be once it's engaged an enemy, it doesn't go back to its flight path. So I would have to work on that to make it work right. But whatever, I've had fun. I am enjoying this new AI thing. Oh my god, that is amazing. Just kamikaze fucking guided missiles. Wind god guided missiles just flying right in and BOOM! That's going to change combat a bit. Oh, imagine just having like a hangar bay full of these things. You open the hangar doors, and you just drop them out, and as the event controller, as they come out, will enable the fucking... Oh yes, the event controller would just enable the fucking missiles as they fall out the hangar bay, and then they would just flight path their way straight to the nearest enemy and just destroy them. It would be like a true bomber then. Like, you could just literally have a cargo bay with the hangar doors on the bottom, and you just open it up and just drop all these little fucking guided missiles out, and then an event controller would take control when they fall out. Could the event controller do that though? Let's see. If you had an event controller on this. Okay. Event. Yeah, block on off switched. So if the same connector or whatever connector, yeah, if it suddenly be or unconnected is what I'd want to connect it unconnected. Greater or equal to. Yeah, I want it to be altitude changed. Cargo filled. No. Grid speed wouldn't do it. That would do it if you had it attached by a rotor. That way you could just weld up a new one and drop a new one. So if the rotor hinge was detached, then it would activate the AI block to move. It could activate the AI blocks and then it would take over and fly it. Yes, you could do that. That would be very possible. Because it's attached by a rotor or hinge, you could then... it would be weldable on your ship. So you could just keep making them. Oh my god, the possibilities of this. A fucking carpet bomber. That's what I can see happening from this, is a carpet bomber. A real carpet bomber that just makes its own bombs and they fly themselves into the nearest target. Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine someone's face as you fly by and all these fucking carpet bombs just come flying out your fucking cargo bay straight at them? It doesn't matter how much fucking... you'd have to have a lot of turrets to take down that many all at once sort of thing. Oh, the destruction you could cause. That would be amazing. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Anyway, I am going to end it there because I had my fun. So I'll see you all some other time, and happy destruction with the new blocks. Bye bye.